In retrospect, the situation could have been handled better, but maybe in the end the culprit wanted to be known. The answer seemed so obvious, then the truth was discovered.
This is Detective Bates. He's here to investigate Mr. Archibald's death.
Patrick Styles, co-owner, well, now sole owner of Styles Archibald Law Firm. That name change will be coming soon.
It's about gosh darn time they sent someone. I've been taking care of poor Serena all day and all night. It's heartbreaking, really. Charles was such a good man. He adored his wife.
Miss Styles, you're more lovely than I remember. It's good to see you again. Miss Archibald, how are you this evening?
Well, my husband's just been killed and the murder's still on the loose. Other than that, just peachy.
Mr. Styles, may I ask what those papers are that you're so focused on right now?
Oh, nothing, just some business stuff, that's all. And please, call me Patrick.
May I see them, please?
My baby.
So Patrick Archibald left the whole company to you and nothing to Miss Archibald?
Of course not. What does she know about running a law firm? Oh, Charles over there had Penguin Man doing everything for her. Took some time for him to realize that, though.
Finally realized? What was his realization?
I can't pinpoint a time.
You know what's strange? One day morning, Patrick had a meeting with his lawyer. Did you know about this meeting, Serena?
No, I had no idea.
And Patrick, were you aware of this meeting?
No, why would I know? Why would he tell me if he was going to change his will? That's his business.
Patrick, you daft man. He just said he was going to see a lawyer. He said nothing about going to see about a will. There you have it. Patrick obviously killed Charles because he knew he would get part of the insurance and all of the business. There you go. Arrest him.
Now hold on 1 second. Don't you dare accuse me of killing Charles. Yes, I knew he had a meeting with his lawyer about the will, but I had no idea it was about me getting the business if he died. I'm only 32 years old. I can't run a business by myself. I don't even know how to begin. Besides, I had a client yesterday from 7 to 10.
Alright, everybody calm down. Nobody's getting accused yet.
I'm just ready to get this over with. My poor Serena is so distraught.
Now, what were you saying about the insurance? I don't think I quite understand.
You're a detective and you don't understand what life insurance is.
But why don't you humor me for a second and pretend I don't?
Charles is dead, and Charles is a very wealthy man, which means he gave a part of his life insurance to his business and the other part to Serena, which means a portion of the Archibald fortune will go to the business and the other portion will go to my daughter.
How are you so sure about that?
Well, as I'm sure you recall, my husband died. A situation very similar to Serena's, except poor Ken died of a heart attack. He was so young.
Miss Symes, I don't recall what you do for a living.
Nothing. I'm retired. I saved up a portion of Ken's life insurance.
Retired from what?
Well, I've never actually had a proper job.
And neither does Serena.
Well, no, I don't think anyone would expect her to, considering the life that Charles could give her.
Would you expect her to inherit the whole fortune?
Of course, considering my lack of grandchildren.
Would that be motivation to murder him, considering that your daughter would get the whole entire fortune?
What? Charles is like my son. I would never kill him. Serena loves him, and that's the only reason I let his behavior continue.
What behavior?
Well, he just didn't treat Serena like he should have sometimes.
You mind telling me where you were at 8:30 p.m. last night?
My home, in Connecticut. I flew here this morning.
What kind of life do you picture for Serena?
I'd say I told you that in a previous conversation. Mother, that has nothing to do with the current situation. Are we just gonna pretend like you didn't date this man?
What? You were dating the detective? Charles trusted you.
Excuse me, Miss Lawrence, but how dare you accuse Serena of such an act when you were having an affair with Charles yourself? The only reason you're here is to see if he has anything in his will for you.
Surely I don't know what you mean.
Peter and Serena dated many years ago when they were in high school. You, on the other hand, as everyone is very much aware, was seeing Charles behind her back.
I don't see what my friendship with Charles has to do with his murder.
I'm sorry, Serena, but you are the next suspect.
I guess I would be the prime suspect's dead rich husband.
newly widowed wife with the fortune. But let me tell you, I didn't kill him. I don't have an alibi, but I can tell you after we got in a fight, I went to the beach to go clear my head. No one can really verify my location, but I didn't kill him.
Sorry, I'm going to have to take you in for more questioning.
I think you're forgetting a suspect, Mr. Bates.
I'm sure I'm forgetting a few people, but she has the most reasons. I'm going to have to take her in.
Are you sure you're going to the police station?
Where else would I go?
Maybe to finish your task?
Excuse me?
Where were you last night at 8:30 when Mr. Archibald was killed?
I was in my office, working late, like I always do.
Funny, I didn't know you shared an office with Mr. Archibald.
I have no idea what you're implying. I'm going to take Serena to the police station now.
Mr. Bates, I know where you were last night at 8:30. You were here. So I suggest you unhand Serena. The police are waiting for you outside.
But Peter, I don't understand why you would do such a thing.
For you, Serena, everything I did for you.
But Peter, we haven't talked in years. I can't believe you would do this.
Serena, we dated for 6 years. How can you act like you don't love me? How do you not feel the same?
I care about you, but I don't care about you in that way any longer. You were my high school sweetheart, and it had to come to an end, and eventually it did.
I wasn't going to take you to the police station. We were going to run away together. We could leave this world and never look back.
No, Peter, we can't. There's no hope for us.
I will always love you, Serena.
Peter Bates was arrested on Friday, March 9th, 2012, for the murder of Charles Archibald. But maybe the real killer wasn't Detective Bates. Maybe it was lust. Maybe it was fervor. Maybe it was love.